This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi. Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, IMCO, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Gary Risponi. We're back in one of our old locations right now. We're at Pelican Studios, right off of Florida Street, and look like we might be going here. We might be on location in the next couple months. So with hunting season, you never know. It's coming up, fishing season, 12 months out of the year. So we blessed here in Louisiana, and we'll try to just hang with me. We'll see what we can do. I don't want to remind y'all again now, sometimes some of our sponsors have been going through tough times. They stayed with us. I want to thank them all. It's unbelievable how they stuck with us all these hard times. Things are freeing up. If you know anybody else, we get benefit by being on the #1 rated outdoor show in the state of Louisiana. Please get in touch with me. Gary at ParadiseLouisiana.com. Now, we start like this. We had prayers. It looked like it helped in a lot of places. Some places wasn't as bad, but some places were worse. So keep them in your prayers. If you can donate, you can do anything. Don't forget about our neighbors in Florida and North Carolina and Georgia and all our people around on the east part of the country. And just think what we went through, and let's try to give back. So do whatever you can. There's a lot of places where you donate money and be safe. So I'm gonna get that out of the way. We got some news. We got a lot of events coming up. We might have time to visit with our great friends over there with Chaz, and he's always got something going on. But we got a lot of fishing reports. I mean, tremendous fishing reports. We got some reports coming in from places where we thought the fish killed and the storm had hurt. Thank God again, it ain't been as bad, and we're getting good reports of fish. So stay tuned. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana, Pelican Studios, and don't forget, we still on Cox 4 on YourView and streaming. You can pick us up on YouTube. You even go back and look old stories or old videos in different places we've been in. I wish in the next couple of weeks, I keep telling you, Blaine was supposed to come. Blaine is busy up to his neck with things going on in the new store. I talked to John Jackson again this week. He's back catching some fish. Things are clearing up at him. But he's also busy with his job. So stay tuned. You never know what you're going to get. Paradise, Louisiana, Pelican Sports TV.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right? Yeah, I've come to Louisiana.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. And before I get into a long fishing report, we got some important dates coming up. Let me try to read them off to you, and I don't make a mistake. I want to give a shout out. The Restore and Retreat at the West Terry. They had their volunteers. They had 37 volunteers, and they were at the former Marine Lab on West Grand Terry. Said they put out 8,200 plants on the island. Lots of volunteers, I'm going to tell you what. And most of the volunteers were ladies. And what they call them coastal champions, I call them coastal warriors. Every time we got picking up derelict crab traps or whatever we got those groups. Congratulations and thank y'all for taking care of our coast. Now, Delta Waterfowl got a banquet October 16th. That's Wednesday, this coming week. So if you're watching the show on Wednesday, you late. Okay, I tried to send it last week and remind y'all, but so if you're watching this, you're too late on Wednesday. But you might be able to see it Wednesday morning on YouTube. I was going to say something at there. Delta Waterfowl, October 7th. Another, the big one that every year we don't miss. I got a good chance I'm going to be there, and they're going to be giving away the prizes. The Star Banquet. It's Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Arabian. Over there at Live Oak Arabians, they'll be there. It opens at 5:30 early. Food, prizes, it's just unbelievable event. It'll be packed. We hope the weather should be good, be cool, no mosquitoes, and a lot of places to park. So this is the biggie. Store Banquet, Thursday, October 17th, remember. Now, coming up, we got some Sac-A-Lait tournaments that are coming up. Thanks to these people who give me a report today. They got October the 19th. That's Riverside Marina in Killen, Louisiana. All right, and that's October the 19th. They're going to be giving first, second, third places. Got a lot of prizes. I think it's $50 entrance fee. It's real popular. That coming from our Sac-A-Lait correspondent who has been so busy. He should have been here tonight, but I think he's going to be here next week. Blaine Salters. So also another biggie that's been close to our heart. We've covered a lot of them. Sac-A-Lait tournament, October the 26th. It's a shootout. Jeff Rodriguez and him at J6 Jigs is sponsor, and Glenn Davis at Davis Automotive. So be sure and put that on your calendar. It's going to be a great turnout. If you want to watch, you get a lot of information. They're cooking jambalaya. They're going to have all kind of food. And it's a real party after, so don't forget it. Now, that's the news. When we come back, I think that's all the news I got, besides reminding y'all this. But look, when we come back, we got the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report, and then we're going to go watch more football.
Peyton Murphy. I trust him.
Very respectful.
Very professional.
Reliable.
Very knowledgeable.
You can't ask for nothing better than that.
Choosing the right lawyer is an important decision. Visit murphylawfirm.com or call me, Attorney Peyton Murphy, 928-8800.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
I've been asking him to change the oil for months now, and he never did. So I finally just went to Benny's. They even washed my car for free. And you know what? It was amazing. Yeah, I left Benny's and got home before Rob even knew I was gone.
Benny? Who the heck is Benny?
As members of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
I'm Attorney Peyton Murphy, and I know how a big truck can devastate a person's life. Trucking companies are only looking out for their best interest. Injured by a big truck? Don't be a victim twice. Call Murphy Law Firm at 928-8800.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and the Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report. Now, if you're looking here on my desk, you're seeing all these waters, our Coca-Cola products. Let me remind y'all, the only time in my life I've ever had kidney stones, because in the wintertime when things got cooler, I wasn't drinking enough fluid. Now, we know we're going to drink this during summertime to stay hydrated, water especially, but that Powerade, the Zero Powerade, vitamin waters, I didn't drink a ton of it, but I used to slow down when you get to the colder part, the wintertime. That is not a good idea, because the doctor said that's probably what brought on those kidney stones. I wasn't drinking enough fluid, so don't forget that. That's a great product. Great sponsors, thank you. When I get in this fishing report, I've been getting some reports from the Chafla Spillway. Let me go back a little history. In the last few years, I've lost some of my close friends. I hope you're in heaven saying prayers for me and looking down on, smiling at me. Some of the best fishing I ever had was when they would call me, and we would go right now from any time in late September, October. I'm talking about most in the spillway, too. Jack DePolo, rest his soul. Jody Russo. It was unbelievable what he could catch in the spillway and the marsh. And always this time. I'm talking about sac-a-lait bass. But the bass fishing was outstanding. We'd be in the 21-inch canal. We'd be in the rigs up. We'd be in Pigeon. We'd be north. And we'd find it low. Mike Rabelais. We used to go there and fish. The water was so low. Mike says, I'm going to tell you what, Gary, he said, but that one was so far back in the woods, in shallow water. He said, next one you catch, I want to check them for ticks. He said, and we catching fish in that kind of water, way up here in the bank. Right now, and when it got real cold, they'd back off and we'd be catching them on in points in the main buys. So that's some of the reports I'm getting right now from the Chafla Spillway. Hamilton Levitt and them, he just won one of their local tournament. He was on YouTube. He was on Facebook, and he was just saying it. I asked him to send it to me so I could send it and give me a report what baits and whatever. But he had nice stringers. Nice stringers have been coming, and now I'm getting the reports. Also, Blaine told me, he said, we're getting a lot of sac-a-lait reports from over there. The numbers ain't been that big in Lake Verret, but they've been big. Now, I'm going to read you what Blaine's saying about Lake Verret right now and he was talking about the catches of Verret have been decent. They're big fish are being caught, but quantities of 8 to 10, about that many, 8 to 10 a dozen are being reported. Main laydowns in the lake. Not in the canals off the lakes. I also got some reports in there about something else, but he said the very little in the canals, but they're mostly in the lake out of Crackerhead, okay? And then on the Michelle, etc. They're out in the lake. They catch them a little bit deeper, okay? And then when we used to catch them, we could find the trees way out, and where they had a lot of root system, put them jigs just dropping, tight lining, and that's where we used to catch them. Now, it's been a while since I've been fishing in Lake Verret. Lake Palourde in the north end, you get reports like that this time of the year. So, and by the way, we getting these reports. I got another report from Lake Verret from one of the old tailors. He sent me some pictures, but I couldn't pull them up the right way. Taylor Bernard, he said it ain't as good as he'd been, but he was satisfied. He had anywhere from about 20 and one monster sac-a-lait he caught. And he caught them. He wasn't fishing jig. He wasn't fishing for sac-a-lait. He caught that sac-a-lait on a night crawler. So that's to tell you. Thank you. Taylor, you need to learn how to send me those pictures on and email them. So, but thank you for your report. Very helpful. Now, he says, I think that's all Blaine got to say. So now, he's also getting reports from down in the Blind River and those areas where John Jackson cut. Now, John sent some pictures. He'd been fishing Amite River, Comite River. He's been fishing them creeks and stuff up north of Clinton. He fishing off the bank. He wading. Whatever they're doing, he's catching them Kentucky bass. He's catching regular bass, and he's catching some fish. Now, I remember certain people go over there. You know, Mike Rabelais. He would, this time of year, Mike and them would fish all those down there, and then when I'm trying to think it up right now, I'm getting ahead of myself. In Bryan River, Amite River, anytime he was fishing down south in them, he'd find them trees out in the water, he's doing it. Now, when you go down to Pearl River, you know, back to this time of year, a lot of people catching sac-a-lait in that area. I ain't got no live reports. People say, hey, I'm catching sac-a-lait. I'm just going by history. So that's where them fish are biting now. So don't forget, the main thing is get out. These rivers, we had some storms. Most of these rivers are low right now, and them fish are looking for places to hide. When it starts getting cooler, you know, people say, well, if it gets real cold, they're going to go deeper. And it's been real hot, they go deeper. But right now it's going to be cool. We're getting ready to start having 50 degrees at night. This last week we've been having 60 degrees. During the day it's getting up to low 80s and sometimes high 70s. So we got cool fronts coming. They're going to make a lot of difference. Hope is bringing the ducks down right now. I talked to them, the migration, they haven't did a flyover. I talked to Jason Azak, and he was telling me they're getting ready to go out and fly. They couldn't go because of all the hurricanes, couldn't get the planes, but we're going to have some more reports coming to you soon. Now, as far as the fish kill, I didn't go bother the people in Wildlife Fisheries right now. He got some reports, but the word of mouth is just unbelievable where people are catching fish. Maybe I'm forgetting that now. Let's go to coastal. Lake Catherine's still hot. Lake Catherine, all of the Biloxi Marsh, Delacroix, them people, all the captains I know, you go on Facebook, you see them reporting. And I'm talking about some of them big-time fishing, Charlie Thomason and all those people. By the way, these guys that do both blast and cast, like Ryan Lambert and them, they booking already. For the regular season, teal season was a good season. They all started already booking right now. For the big duck season, get on the list, get on things. You're never going to do nothing. If that's in you, you've never did a blast and cast. I've done a bunch early. I need to do something now. Just for my spirit, I need to do it again because I used to do it all the time, especially in Venice. I used to go to Venice, go with them guys out there, them operators. They say, Gary, come on down. I'm going to take you duck hunting, and then we're going to go catch redfish till you at the Yan after dinner. But right now, Venice, hot, specs, look at the reports, go to their website. You will not believe the size and the big of the specs. In Grand Isle, in Fouchon, everywhere I go or I hear from somebody, the weather has been perfect. They don't have to get up daylight. They're going out there right now, cool, catching fish. This whole next week, we should have a dry spell, good. And like I told you, when we start getting the holidays and kids out of school, you're going to be deer hunting, duck hunting, squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, everything you got. This is why they call it Paradise, Louisiana. Louisiana, sportsman's paradise. Time to get out. If you got any questions, email me. You get a good report and a picture, email me, Gary at Paradise, Louisiana. Let me don't want to miss nothing. I told you about Ryan Lambert, he's booked it. Charlie Thomason, they got, Ryan and them got corporate accounts, corporate people. Most of these guys that do the same thing, got places to stay. Island Marina, they booking people around. Anywhere you go. They got hotels all over Slidell. There's good places to stay, short trips, or just making a one-day trip from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, you know, just go. In the lake, in the Lafayette area, right now we're starting to get approached from Big Lake. I haven't talked to any of them captains. October, November, you go to Big Lake and you get in the ship channel, flounder, it would be unbelievable. We used to catch flounder, you had to stop because of the limit. There'd be people waiting out, thought they were in Alaska somewhere. in the ship channel catching, using live bait, or most of the people over there using gulp shrimp, new penny. I'm telling you what, I can't tell you how many flounder I have caught in the Big Lake area. So now, we won't miss nothing. We're about to get out of here and go watch these football games. Boy, I thought we were going to have the greatest weekend ever. Southern won. Okay, Southern won. LSU won, unbelievable. Another classic. Ole Miss, LSU classic. We just saw. Southeastern won. Louisiana Lafayette won. Louisiana Tech won. We were waiting on the Saints. Not too good. Ain't giving up, but not too good. So, run the whole perfect weekend. Now, let's see. We leave that to the sports channels then, man, start talking about that. I'm not going to get in that. I just can tell you my stomach was in knots. I can't watch sports. Been like that all my life. It just gets plumb nauseated sometimes. Lake Lorette, one more time. Spillway, good. Don't forget False River, it's a drawdown, but still getting. I was telling you about Taylor Bernard. He's fishing Lake Lorette in the main lake, fishing night crawlers under a cork. Let's see what we got now. Island Marina, all those captains, I've called them, they say, oh yeah, come on. Captain Mike and his daddy. Just look on just look at YouTube and look where they at. They catching fish. He's sending me pictures. I hope they came through. That's it. 1, 2, 3, Fox River, Henderson. Excuse me. Draw down, but still get. Don't forget our sponsors. Drink a lot. I don't know about sunscreen right now, but sometimes you can get a good sunburn late in the year. So thank you for watching. God bless Louisiana. God keep us safe. We might have more storms. We hope we're getting out of it. And I want to thank them again. Pelican Sports, thank y'all for what you do. Marty Campbell, Alan, get well. Chris, our producer, he's a miracle worker. Love you, Chris. Thank you for making something out of nothing sometimes. See y'all next week.
Paradise, Louisiana is also brought to you by Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change, CCA Louisiana, and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament, Demco, and by Farm Bureau Insurance.